Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Cameron here, and today I've got a very different upload for you guys. You'll be seeing MapleStory in the background, or some other game, but I wanted to share a different kind of video with you guys. So back in November, I went to our Elite Academy in Orlando, and it was really awesome because I got a chance to see John C. Maxwell speak. If you guys don't know who he is, he's practically one of the world's most renowned leadership trainers. And so I had a chance to get his new book before it was officially released anywhere else. So our company was the first ones to get hands on his new book. So this is the book, you guys. And so I'm just going to be reading through some of it, just kind of doing like an audiobook series. But you guys will kind of see gameplay and stuff like that in the background. So to get started, you guys, I just wanted to kind of read through the book and go through it with you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy and go along for the ride. But so here we go. So chapter 1, you guys, the definition of leadership influence. Everyone talks about it, few understand it. Most people desire to cultivate a high capacity for it, few actually do. I can put my hands on more than 50 definitions and descriptions of it from my personal files. Now, just real quick, you guys, a lot of this stuff is like from Maxwell's like personal life, so a lot of it's going to be kind of like in the third person or whatnot. But anyhow, if you Google it, you'll get more than 760 million results for it. What am I talking about? Leadership. When I wrote the first edition of this book in 1992, people who wanted to succeed in businesses and other organizations focused their attention on management. Every year, another management fad seemed to be in fashion, but few people paid any attention to leadership. It wasn't on most people's radar. I have earned 3 degrees, a bachelor's, a master's, and a doctorate. Yet I had not taken a single course in leadership during my studies before the 1993 publication of Developing the Leader Within You. So he came out with this book back like years ago, but this new book was about a 90% revision with it. And so I've never got a chance to read the old one. I might go buy the old one just to kind of go through it and see the difference, but I was able to get a chance to get the new one. Why? Because none of the universities I attended offer a single course on the subject. Today, however, leadership is a buzzword, and schools and universities have embraced it. If you wanted to, you could learn an advanced degree in the subject at more than 100 accredited universities. All 3 of the universities I attended now offer courses in leadership. Why has leadership become so important? Because people are recognizing that becoming a better leader changes lives. Everything rises and falls on leadership. The world becomes a better place when people become better leaders. Developing yourself to become the leader you have the potential to be, or developing yourself to become the leader you have the potential to be will change everything for you. It will add to your effectiveness, subtract from your weaknesses, divide your workload, and multiply your impact. Why many people don't develop as leaders. More and more people recognize the value of good leadership, yet not very many work to become better leaders. Why is that? Despite the widespread prevalence of leadership books and classes, many people think leadership isn't for them. Maybe it's because they make one of these assumptions. So he's got 4 things broken down, which I'll read directly. So the first one, I'm not a born leader, so I can't lead. Leaders are not born. Well, okay, they're born. I've never met an unborn leader, and I wouldn't want to. What I really mean is that your ability to lead is not set at birth. While it's true that some people are born with more natural gifts that will help them lead at a higher level, everyone has the potential to become a leader. and leadership can be developed and improved by anyone willing to put in the effort. Second one, a title and seniority will automatically make me a leader. I believe this kind of thinking was more common in my generation and that of my parents, but it can still be seen today. People think that they need to be appointed to a position of leadership, when the reality is that becoming a good leader requires desire and some basic tools. You can have a title and seniority and be incapable of leading, and you can have no title or seniority and be a good leader. Number 3. Work experience will automatically make me a leader. Leadership is like maturity. It doesn't automatically come with age. Sometimes age comes alone. Tenure does not create leadership ability. In fact, it's more likely to engender entitlement than leadership ability. Number 4. Sorry guys, I have to keep switching sides when I'm waiting until I get a position to start developing as a leader. This last assumption has been the most frustrating to me as a teacher of leadership. When I first started hosting leadership conferences, people would say if I ever became or become a leader, meaning if they were ever appointed to a leadership position, then maybe I'll come to one of your seminars. What's the problem? As legendary UCLA basketball coach John Wooden said, when opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare. If you start learning about leadership now, not only will you increase your opportunities, but you'll also make the most of them when they arrive. So the next section, how will you develop the leader within you? The bottom line is that if you've never done anything to develop yourself as a leader, you can start today. And if you have already begun your leadership journey, you can become a better leader than you already are by intentionally developing the leader within you. What will that take? That's the subject of this book. These 10 chapters contain what I consider to be what I consider to be the 10 essentials for developing yourself as a leader. Let's start with the most important concept of the 10, influence. After more than 5 decades of observing leaders around the world and many years of developing my own leadership potential, I have come to this conclusion: leadership is influence. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's why my favorite leadership proverb is, he who thinketh he to be a leader, someone has to be following you. Oh, sorry guys. He who thinketh he leadeth and hath no one following him is only talking a walk, or taking walk. For you to be a leader, someone has to be following you. I love what James C. George's founder and chairman of the PAR Group said in an interview I read years ago. What is leadership? Remove for a moment the moral issues behind it, and there is only one definition. Leadership is the ability to obtain followers. Alright, well guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this first one right here. I'll go ahead and pick up again in another video. We'll continue to read the book. I haven't read much through the book, but I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys just because, I don't know, I'm weird like that, and I love doing these type of things just because, I don't know, my mindset has just really changed since I've done this business, and to be honest, it's helped me become a better person, and it's really made me look at things differently. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you liked it, definitely be sure to smash that like button. I know this is something very different. If you guys want to see more, let me know, but I'm still gonna do more anyways. So anyways, again, thanks so much for watching. I'm Cameron. We'll see you guys later. Peace.